Hello, it is World Wide Web, Wednesday, March 10th, 2021. Steve Sipress here, and one of the ways to make money using the World Wide Web is through email marketing. In fact, it is pretty much right up there as the number one best way to make money marketing on the World Wide Web. So, had this consultation with somebody today. I'll do these free consultations all the time when my calendar has room on it. Go to helpfromsteve.com. Helpfromsteve.com. You can get on my calendar. We'll do a Zoom call, and I'll help you out with whatever situation is troubling you about your top line, your getting of revenue, customers, clients, patients, members through advertising, marketing, sales, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, had this conversation today. Somebody got onto helpfromsteve.com, and he wanted to talk about how to, the problem he's having with email unsubscribes. And so his solution was to, he asked me, legally, you must include the unsubscribe option on the bottom of the email. And this reminded me about, I made a similar mistake when I first was doing email marketing way back 20 years ago or whatever. I wanted to make it difficult to hit that unsubscribe button. Like, I don't want somebody to unsubscribe. I want them to stay on my list so I can keep marketing to them and build a relationship and nurture them and build that like and trust and knowability and all that kind of good stuff. And eventually they might buy something from me or whatever I want them to do. So I remember doing things like I would end the email by saying, like, Steve PS, whatever, and then I put in like 20 space returns. So they had to go way down to even see the unsubscribe. And then email system I was using would not allow that. They would take out the spaces and send the email. So I started putting periods, little periods, like 20 little periods down the line. Just a period on a line below. So that got me the 20 lines. That worked. The email provider sent that thing out. I was just thinking about it completely wrong. And so was this guy today, and maybe so are you. So I'm here to turn around your thinking. Here's a few things. And this, at least my defense, it wasn't true back in the days 15, 20 years ago, but it certainly is now. And by the time you're watching this, if it's in the future and it's on a replay somewhere on my blog or podcast or YouTube, or if YouTube's even around by the time you're watching this, wherever it is, might have changed. But as of right now, email deliverability is based a lot on how your recipients feel about your emails. Well, you say, okay, Steve, how can a computer program know how somebody feels about an email? It's how they interpret, how they believe somebody feels. In other words, how often is somebody opening one of your emails? How often are they clicking on a link in one of your emails? How much time are they spending on your open emails? If they're not opening them up, and they're not reading them, and they're not responding to them, and they're not clicking on a link in them, the email providers get the hint that, hey, this recipient does not want to receive these emails. So they actually might not only start putting them in their spam folder or on Gmail, their promotions folder, wherever the unwanted stuff goes, but they might just stop delivering them altogether. And then they're going to stop delivering all of your emails. They're going to put all of your emails into the promotions or the spam folders. So if you have a list of 10,000 email addresses and you're getting a very low open rate, your open rate's going to sink even more because your email sender is going to say, this guy's sending out crap that almost nobody wants, so we're going to put all of it into the spam folder. So now even the people that want your emails, that read them every day, that click on them, that respond, they're no longer getting your emails unless they search for their spam folder, or maybe they're not even getting delivered at all. So email deliverability matters, of course. You need to get your emails delivered, and you want them into the inbox, and therefore you want to have as high an engagement as you possibly can, a high open rate, a high click rate, okay? People that are responding to them. So if somebody wants to unsubscribe, good. Wow, thank you. That's so much better than if they just let them sit there and never open them and never read them, but they don't unsubscribe. That hurts your deliverability. Can you see how that works? You know, it's a reminder of my 9 years of my door-to-door sales career, and I would go in and man, I much preferred somebody to just yell at me, get out. I'm walking into a business and the guy's behind the counter in the back goes, get out, we don't want any. I'm like, wow, that was great. That saved me 30 seconds of walking back to the counter and then possibly 2 or 3 minutes of showing him what I got and answering questions, explaining it. And then he says, no, I don't want it. Then I got to walk 30 seconds to get back. Hey, you just saved me like 5 minutes. That's fantastic. 5 minutes is enough time to go into another couple of doors. And by the end of the day, if I get enough of those quick no's, I'll make some more sales. So thank you. Well, it's the same with email. If you can get rid of your subscribers who you think they're your subscribers, but they don't open or read or click on or respond to your emails, they're not really your subscribers. And so how do you know who they are? You don't, but they do. So encourage people. Clean your list. Send them an email. If somebody hasn't opened your emails, run a report of everyone that hasn't opened an email in the last 30 days and send those people an email and said, hey, I guess when you originally subscribed to my emails or when you originally signed up to my newsletter, when you originally opted in for whatever, but I guess things have changed. And so now you're no longer interested, therefore, no problem. I'm going to stop sending you emails. Unless you indicate you are interested, then click on this link below. And so that's a way to get people to re-engage, to let you know they want to stay on the list. Otherwise, be happy that they want to unsubscribe. Don't make it difficult. By the way, here's what can happen if you make it difficult for people to unsubscribe. And I don't mean the nonsense I used to do by just putting 20 lines below, but making them, when they click on the unsubscribe, sometimes this happens, it goes to a page and then you have to, why are you unsubscribing? And which newsletters do you want to unsubscribe to? And there's a whole list of things. I don't even know what it's all about. I don't even remember opting into this thing. Like somebody slammed me onto the list. I don't know which list. How do I figure this? What do I get? Man, if you make it time consuming, difficult for people to unsubscribe, guess what? They're just going to hit the spam. And if they hit this is spam button, now you're in a heap of trouble. Talk about deliverability problems. You cannot have more than, I think Gmail right now is at about a 1 out of 1,000 rate. You can't have more than 1 out of 1,000 of your email recipients hit the spam button. Otherwise, you are banished. Gmail will just not deliver your stuff at all. It'll go right to the spam folder at best, if it even gets through and gets into anywhere. So you do not want to make it difficult for people to unsubscribe so they get all upset, because they can unsubscribe with one button just by hitting spam. They don't got to fill out a form. They don't have to click any buttons. They don't have to give any reason why. They don't have to do anything, and then you're screwed. So you don't want to get people that upset that they hit a spam thing. You don't want to get them frustrated and wanting to even hit the unsubscribe. Just clean your list. Keep it fresh. That way, if you have a list of 10,000, let's say, and only 50 people are opening your emails, you have a terrible, terrible open rate. Well, if you got rid of those other 9,950 people, you would suddenly go from a terrible open rate to a 100% open rate. Gmail would now love you and would love all 50 of those emails. And then you can start improving your emails. To improve the engagement, you can improve your target market so that you are speaking to the right to the right people that actually want to get your message, so they will open the emails, keep opening them, read them, respond, click on them. You can fix this a whole lot of ways. But the bottom line is, if somebody's going to unsubscribe, you do not want to be sending them emails. It'll hurt your deliverability. And believe me, they are never going to give you money. Not if somebody says, I want to unsubscribe. Oh, no, well, let me send you so much better content, and I'm going to love you so much more with these emails, and you'll love them, and eventually, but no, stop it. Stop it, okay? Maybe they'll come back sometime in the future, but right now, if they're not opening your emails, they're certainly not going to give you money, and you don't want to keep sending them emails. So the unsubscribes are good. I'm not saying you do them on purpose. You don't send out rude stuff to your people. If people opted in for your, pet fish bowl cleaning advice service, and you tell them, I'm going to help you clean your fishbowl, but personally, I think anyone that owns fish is a fishist, and therefore hates you, and you are domineering. Who gave you the right to domineer over animals and say you own them? See, don't purposely cause people to hate you and unsubscribe, but if somebody says, I want to unsubscribe, that's a good thing. Your engagement rate goes up. Fewer people that don't want your emails are getting them. Your rate goes up, deliverability goes up, your profits will go up. And that's what I'm here to help you do every day, help your profits go up. Speaking of which, I'll be back again tomorrow on Throwback Thursday. Thanks for being here today. I will catch you then. Over and out. Bye-bye.